Welcome to Redbeard and the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools. Well, as some of you may or may not know, one of the things that I do, or I try to do at least, is stay on top of all the tool news that are out there. I have a lot of these search engine things that send me updates about anything that comes up about tools. And one of the, I shouldn't say one of, easily the number one thing that comes up is stolen tools. Every day I have to read through articles about tools being stolen, and there's all sorts of these scumbags out here. These are probably the worst people that I can think of. Tools stolen at home, being built for slain Alaskan officer's family. Can you even imagine the depths? What kind of loser has to do something like this? Well, there's another kind of loser and another kind of thief out there that takes this to a whole new level. And that's Fast Eddie Lampert. I know, the bear doesn't care much for this sleazebag, and there's a reason. Oh my gosh. Well, for those of you who don't know, part of the whole situation with Sears getting to stay alive was that when Eddie Lampert bought it, was that he was going to have to step down as CEO. Well, as soon as they got other people in there and they started seeing what's going on, guess who's getting sued? Eddie Lampert. And what's he getting sued for? Looting the company. Yeah, apparently over the years, go figure. I can't believe nobody said anything about this. You'd think that some bear out there might have been saying, hey, this dude's looting the company. But oh no, Sears is suing former CEO Eddie Lampert, Treasury Secretary Munchin, and others for alleged thefts of billions from bankrupt retailer. Yeah, apparently over $2 billion in assets were transferred to himself and other shareholders to get them beyond the reach of Sears creditors. In other words, he was looting the company, leaving just a shell to then claim bankruptcy with. Sears filed a lawsuit on Thursday alleging that former CEO Eddie Lampert and a string of high-profile board members, including his former Yale roommate, Treasury Secretary Steve Munchin, for allegedly stealing billions of dollars from the once storied retailer. Oh my gosh, I have no words. I have no words. The bear called it, all right? I've been saying here for some time that this dude was just looting the company, and apparently now I'm not the only one who sees it. Altogether, Lampert caused more than $2 billion of assets to be transferred to himself, the lawsuit alleges. In an effort to create a false record to cover up their asset stripping, at Lampert's personal direction, Sears employees repeatedly produced financial plans reflecting fanciful, bad faith predictions that the company would experience an immediate and dramatic turnaround from deep and mounting losses to sudden profitability. In other words, he had the right reports that said, hey, if we sold him this stuff, all of a sudden we'd become profitable. And then they wouldn't be. And then guess what they'd have to do again? Sell off more stuff. I wonder who they'd sell it to. Oh, all his buddies for pennies on the dollar and to himself. ESL Investments, Inc. vigorously disputes this claim. He is ESL Investments, in case you don't know. They're baseless allegations and fanciful claims. Yeah, you know what? Problem is, they got access to all the records now, dude. Fairholme is in the process of reviewing the filing, said a spokesman for Berkowitz hedge fund, Fairholme Capital Management. Berkowitz took his own swing at Lampert's management of Sears last year when a lawyer at Fairholme told the bankruptcy court that Sears was not so much a melting ice cube as it is a puddle. He called the retailer's tumble from grace a multi-year liquidation that happened without court supervision. Oh my gosh, I've been saying this for so long. I mean, it wasn't like they were even hiding it. How was this even a question? Why did it take till now for people to start pointing this out? That's what the bear wants to know. And talk about acting in bad faith. Sears is being sued by, of all people, Stanley Black & Decker, to whom they sold the Craftsman name. Why? Because as soon as the bankruptcy was finished and they knew they were going to be back in business, they had already set up and launched, because trust me, you don't do this overnight. They'd been planning this, a whole line of Sears Pro Tools, and they marketed this as Sears as the real home of the broadest assortment of Craftsman tools. In fact, you saw it all over that Craftsman's real home was at Sears. basically completely undermining the purchase. $900 million purchase, if you would, by Stanley Black & Decker. Boy, can you imagine how PO'd they were? Oh yeah, we're going to sell you the rights, and then we're going to turn around and basically say you're knockoffs and not the real thing. Oh, good grief. But what would you expect dealing with Fast Eddie here? I mean, seriously. You did business with a snake. You should have known you're going to get bit by the snake. Oh, all right. Well, that's all the bear has for you. I just needed to vent. I know a lot of you have been following the whole Sears tragedy over here. I got to tell you, I've been hoping that somebody would do the Craftsman name right, and I'm still waiting to see it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I will say that the new Craftsman tools that I saw at Sears didn't look so bad. The ones from Stanley Black & Decker, yeah, not so much. All right, that's all the bear has for you today. He's feeling really, really under the weather. I'm going back to bed. You all take care, and as always, shine on.